Hello guys, and welcome to another Applied Energistics 2 tutorial video. What you see in front of you is a way to automatically craft or grow crystals, and I have done this before, quite a long time ago, but since the mod has updated since then, I just heard about it, so I was kind of eager to do this. The difference in, I think it was from our version RV2, and the Annihilation Plane that we have down there to break items or blocks, it has been updated to and the internal buffer has been removed. So that means that we can actually decide what should go into this, because we couldn't do that before. It picked up anything and had it in a buffer. So I will go through this quite briefly. Perhaps you've seen something like this before, and this is the only change. But if you have never seen this before, I will build it again over there. So quick walkthrough, and then I will build it from scratch. So this is how it works. If we can remove all the pure ones that we have here, you see we have seeds, and we can order pure crystals. And let's see, if I just order 10 of pure nether quartz, then the system will grow the seeds and then grow them. So the seeds are done over here. Seeds, craft seeds with sand and dust, all these. And after that is done, the next step is over here in this interface. So this interface has all the patterns for the pure crystals and the Fluix crystal as well, but that doesn't matter right now. They are inserted into this interface to the blue network, so the green is our main network. They go up here in the blue network into this formation plane, and this plane is filtered to extract or send away the seeds that we just sent, and redstone, charged Certus quartz and nether quartz. This is to make the Fluix crystals, of course. But the seeds are sent over here. They are dumped down into the water around these accelerators, and then I have these 3 level emitters, and they are all upgraded with crafting cards to output. When we are crafting pure nether quartz crystals, then we emit redstone, and that redstone makes the toggle bus turn on so we can get power from the blue network. That means that as soon as we are starting any crafting job over here, we turn on the yellow network, so we get power into that. And they are almost done. So then we have the orange network, that's the Annihilation Plane, and we have this chest. And if you take a look at this storage cell, it will say that it's partitioned, and it's partitioned to only accept these pure ones and the Fluix crystals. So only these 4 are allowed into the orange network. They can't, well, they're not, the seeds can't be picked up. And that was a change from before, because we couldn't do this before. Yeah, then, and just there, they were updated they have grown to pure crystals. So they ended up in this network, but we can't see them because we have an export bus that exports them back to the green network. Pure ones and Fluix are exported at all times and just upgraded with capacity and acceleration to make it faster, and everything is back over here. When we do Fluix crystals, we make 10 of these, then you can see 5 of each of these will give us 10. But we don't need power, so they are just dumped into this, and after a second or two they are, well, it's done already. They are changed into Fluix crystals and they are sent back to the green network from the orange. There's not much more to say, but there are quite a few steps. For example, we need to format this storage cell, we need a filter on this formation plane, and we need these level emitters to handle the power, and we need to be careful with our Quartz Fiber to power the networks correctly. And if that wasn't clear enough, I will now rebuild it from start. And if this was enough for you, well, thanks for watching. Hope you liked it. For everyone else, and if you understood that part, you're of course welcome to join us over here as well. So here we have a very basic setup. Okay, we have interface to the assembler for the seeds crafting, and nothing strange. We don't have any patterns here yet, but we'll fix that. 3 crafting CPUs over here, so we are ready to craft. ME controller, we need one. Was slightly too many. I think we need it. Well, anyway, it doesn't. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, we needed the controller here. And here we have the ME chest with all our items: sand, redstone, nether quartz dust and nether quartz, and then Fluix dust and everything. So let's take it from here and take it step by step. So we begin with the pattern. We want to make seeds, all right? But we know the recipe. It's Certus quartz dust plus sand. This gives the Certus quartz seed. And we need some patterns. Thank you. So this is the first seed pattern, and then we'll have this one, and we'll make that pattern, and finally that one. So now we have 3 different patterns to make seeds. Here is where I ran into a problem when I built this. As I always do, I build this in a creative world because that's how I do it. In the beginning, I picked the seeds from here, and I used them in my filter and in my crafting recipes. That didn't work, because when I did the pattern for seeds, like I just did, then those seeds were not allowed in the formation plane and as a crafting ingredient. Little strange, because they look very much the same. So if I now order one of these, perfect, then this seed is very similar to this one. Well, actually, the Certus quartz was the one that worked, but if we just order this one, the Fluix seed, I don't know if it's some hidden data, because this seed was not compatible with this one for some reason. So if you run into problems when doing this in creative, then this might be the reason. But let's get back on track. We have our seeds. Perfect. Then it's time to set up our next step, the real step, so to say. So interface. So we have double interface here, like that. And I will do, like, if I can rotate it like this, that's how I want it. So this is one where we have the patterns to change our seeds into, let's see, we have Certus quartz into pure Certus quartz, like that. So this is a processing pattern, nothing strange, just need to be careful that we are doing this correctly. So 1 Fluix seed to 1 Fluix crystal, and finally the nether one to this one. All right. So now we're saying that with each seed we can make a pure crystal, and all these 3, they go into here. And we can actually do this one as well. Redstone, shards, Certus, and nether. This will give us 2 Fluix crystals. A pattern for that as well. Okay, so now we know that all these items will be dropped into this interface. So that's our blue network. It's the one that will have the formation plane, sorry. Like that. All right. This one will be, now we need our seeds. So one of those, one of those, one of those, and we need some redstone, nether quartz, and oops, like that. So now we filter this one. So all seeds go into this, and nether quartz, and the shards and the redstone. We can set the priority to 1 if we want to make sure this is the highest priority, so they will never end up stay here. I don't think you need to, but well, just to be safe, it can be good to have priority on correct places. Okay, so now we know that as soon as we order anything, any pure ones, then they will come to here and just be dropped down on the ground. Okay, now to the receiving part. This is the advanced thing. Let me remove these. Don't need them anymore. Here we will have the Annihilation Plane. So this is our input. We want to have, well, we don't want to. I have this facade around it. If you take a look at this, I get one, I will fill out the spacing. I have it over here as well. I don't know if you need it. I was just afraid of that items in rare circumstances could fall out on the side. I don't know, but it looks slightly better perhaps. But probably you don't need it. And around it we want to have, let's see if we can do this correct. We want to have accelerators around it like this. Make sure they are rotated like this. So this is the part that will grow. You know what? We can actually skip one. Let's skip one so we can take a look at what's happening. And we want water in the middle. So now here's our pool of water. Here's the Annihilation Plane to suck items up and send them away. So what should we do first? Should we... I just want to do this so they are... And just to be sure, we can make one more. I don't think it's needed, but now they're well capsuled. Yep, let's do it in order. We take the yellow network. That means that it's the one that powered this and this. Like that, and okay. Normally it will go through this one, but we can do like this. All right, we can still see. Perfect. All right, so power to this part. Well, we only want power when it's running. You could have it running at all times. If you have plenty of power, then why not? But it feels more right to do this. So then we are using, let's see, this is what we need. Quartz Fiber to make sure that power is transferred and nothing else. Now in this case, it's not very important because nothing else is hooked up on these. It's just that I want to demonstrate that this is a complete separate part of everything else, but it could have it connected to the green one. It doesn't matter. So this one is optional. Let's just remove it. I won't mess things up. But we can still change color just to them to be clear on what it means. All right. So if we do like this, then they are hooked up. It will be the same network when we have power to it. So let's see, are we within the correct block space? I don't think we are. Here we should have it. That's correct. Perfect. Now, level emitters will go around it like this. We need 3 level emitters. And like that. They will output power to like that. But now it's running all the time. So we need to filter this. That's why we have the crafting card upgrade. And let's do it in order. So this one will emit redstone while crafting pure crystals. And we're not, so this is turned off now. Do it one more time. And when we are crafting pure Certus, emit redstone. And the final one when we are crafting pure nether, emit redstone signal, and now it's turned off. So as soon as we start a job to make pure ones, then one of these, at least one of these, sometimes all three, will output redstone signal that will power this network. All right. Then we are finished with that part. Now it's only the extraction part left, the easy step. ME chest, this is our buffer step between, well, within the orange before we send it back to the green network. And here we have an export bus. This is what we will use to export our items. We can skip the, well, acceleration cards. You need them if you want to. Nothing critical with those. We only want to export the pure ones and the Fluix ones. It's the only thing that will ever end up in the network, so that makes things quite easy as well, but we want to export them, and since we need to export things, we need to specify what to export. Okay. Oh, and the final part is to format this. You don't need power to this, so we can just take our, here we have just one of those. So this storage cell, we format it with these items and nothing else. That means that in this storage cell, we can only put these 4 items and nothing else. So seeds are not allowed. So let's see if we turn, it's time to power things up, right? So now we have power in the green. As you can see here, I can't put these in, but these are allowed, and they are immediately output to this network. Perfect. And we need power to the blue network, so we can send things over there like that. So the orange one and the blue one will be powered at all times. The yellow network, that's a part of the green, will be powered only when we're crafting. And unless I have forgotten something, I think this should work. So let's just try it. We can remove our seeds. And now when we order one piece of pure quartz, pure nether quartz, it will craft the seed and then output it immediately. So it was crafted. I just saw it in on with my edge of the screen, and here is the seed, and it stays there. It should stay there. All right, we're not using. We can do this so we can see. Yeah, great. And we can order the pure ones, 10 of those, please. And perhaps we can even do like this, so we can say that 8 of those will give us a Fluix block. Perfect. Put it in this one, and when we order this, it will go through crafting all the steps: sand, pure crystals, and then make a block. So seeds are made over there. They are output here, and as you can see, we have lots of seeds growing. All 3 are outputting redstone right now. So the toggle bus is active until the very last crafting step has finished. And as soon as they are done, they are created the pure ones, then hopefully this orange network will suck them up and output them back to the green network over here and back to this one. So very soon we should have a Fluix block, and we should have 1 of those and 10 of those. Okay, so we're closing in on the final part when they are full-grown crystals. Now I have only 3 accelerators. Of course you should have one here as well, so to speed it up even further, but you know, this was more clear for this video at least. So at any point these will be one by one, they should be finished. I don't think we have, nope. Now things are happening, I can see them disappearing one by one. Yes, as you can see, we have a pure one, pure Nether quartz, and we have 10 pure Certus quartz. So, oh, and just there we missed a part when the Fluix ones were finished, and now Order crafted the Fluix blocks for us. So this worked. It worked perfectly. So, as I said, this one should go here. And then you don't need all of these. You only need, it will still work if you have it like this. Alright? But in a more compact form, but still quite visible, we have it like this. And as you can see, we have it, the orange coming up here, and I have cable anchors to really separate this one from the yellow network, or they would be connected, and then this one would be powered at all times. So that's why I did it like that. Alright, that's it. I hope you like this. This was a huge step forward for this build that I did. I've done it 2 times before, and they are both now obsolete thanks to the removal of the buffer in the Annihilation Plane. Great update, and now this build is very complete, I think. Alright, I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Bye bye.